Well. Who'da thunk it? A Halo episode with actual weapons fire. And it is, unironically, the best episode so far in, I think, damn near both seasons.
I would say so. We have a lot to talk about today. While the show is still very much flawed, this is the highlight of the entire series.
There's a little bit of a war going on now. There's some shooting going on. People are getting moided. Things are exploding. There's action. They don't wear... Oh, God help me. Pablo Schreiber at no point in this entire action episode puts on his armor or helmet, but hey, details.
Yeah, details indeed. As the details are, is their power armor has been stolen by the Oni dude who has fled Reach. And we'll never see power armor again.
Probably goddamnly. It's so weird. It probably, in all due likelihood, it has to do with budgetary constraint at this point, because Season 1 didn't do very well. They probably had to suck a few cocks to get Season 2 greenlit for this, and you can definitely see it. The CGI's not looking very good, the plasma's looking quite good, but the explosions, not very good. The CGI of the elites and the jackals are actually quite good, so I'm presuming most of their budget went there. But the weapon fire of the guns, I swear to Jesus, they're 2D textures slapped in.
It feels like it. Like it's almost made in, remember, what was it, Windows Movie Maker? Like that level.
Yeah, like I feel like they took the weapons fire sprite from Halo 1 and we're just like, I'll do.
Oh, it looks way better in Halo 1. Like here it just looks so, it looks like you really gotta look at it to really see it. Like it's MS Paint levels of muzzle flash.
It is quite terrible. But on the bright side, we have many good things in this episode. We take a shot at communism, which is rare. Every single gay character dies, which
True.
I appreciate, I suppose. And Captain Keyes, the race swap, also gets torched like a turkey.
Yes. So I know that many people are really wondering, wait, why is Keyes dead? Yeah, no, he died on Reach apparently, helping a shuttle evacuate. A bit of a change in the script, but hey. So that means that's gonna be really weird going forward.
They gave him a nice send-off. He was surrounded by jackals, and he was letting the fuel fumes flood into the air so that the unnamed corporal could blow up everything, including Captain Keyes. Which I do enjoy the fact that unnamed corporal side character was the one who killed Keyes.
Sent
Not a
him
jackal, not an elite.
down.
Not like an orbital barrage or anything. Not even the jackals surrounding him. They just kind of stood there watching him like, so, you important or something? Like, why aren't you dead?
Yeah, that was a really weird scene because the jackals and the only aliens, by the way, we're gonna see is the jackals and the elites, which I do have grievances with because like this is the Covenant. It's a holy alliance of races coming together to exterminate humanity. Like, where are the other races? And we do see jackals, but man, is the Covenant sterile. And we also see Covenant Lady again, of course, because, God, we can't forget about her.
Covenant Lady is still somehow working with the Covenant? Or maybe this is like a splinter faction of the Covenant? Because it's kind of implied, because we haven't seen anything of like their command structure for a little bit. She clearly has a lot of pull over the one random elite that she's apparently cuckolded into serving her, enough to make him not kill Master Chief Le Damon, the highest kill priority list in the entire goddamn galaxy as far as they're concerned, pretty much.
Yeah, so the fact that she's able to command this elite like a little lapdog is, again, interesting, because the Covenant still have a standing order to kill all humans. Take no prisoners. Period. It's a war of genocide. So it just keeps rearing its head, and it's very weird where they're gonna take the story in that regard. Oh my god, it boggles the mind actually. Honestly, the more you know about Halo.
This wasn't a genocide, Carl. This was a blackicide.
It was also a gayicide. They got rid of pretty much all the black characters. Like Captain Keyes is dead, right? Okay, and then
Black Spartan dead.
Black Spartan dead. Okay, and like The two main black characters gone. There's one black guy left. He's the final one, the reject Spartan.
You must be feeling pretty
Scared.
pretty expendable right about now.
Little nervous, right? All the gay people died.
The thing is, okay, one of the issues here is they stacked their stakes too high in one episode. Because Master Chief gets spared despite being dead by all...
Dead to rights, yeah.
Yeah, dead to rights. He gets spared. Keyes dies, because I'm guessing they couldn't keep paying his acting fees anymore. Black Spartan dies. Random blind black ex-Spartan dies, and his gay lover dies. I was like, okay, that's a lot of people dead all of a sudden. You would have been far better off spreading this out a little bit. I kind of understand that what they were probably going for was like a big crescendo-ish battle here, but like, you build up stakes more slowly. They should probably have sacrificed at least one of the Spartans in Season 1, honestly. Maybe even two of them, and started rejigging the team a little bit, and then focused more in on the war from the early episodes. Because again, this wasn't bad. If they can keep up action like this, I'll actually start warming to the show, despite the first 3 episodes having nothing to do with anything. But I'm very worried that now that the Spartans don't have their armor anymore, God help me.
Yes.
That this will have been the one big action finale. And after this, I don't know.
The return of melodrama. Oh no.
Are the 3 remaining Spartans just kind of gonna waffle around on Reach now, like join La Resistance or something?
Well, they can't, because the Mac orbital array, which is the defense satellites, have been taken out, which means the Covenant are going to move to the next phase, which is glassing the planet. So if there's no strategic assets on the planet, which we've established, by the way, because one thing that's interesting from the video game to this is that in the video game there was a Forerunner artifact and buried in the ice by Sword Base. So that's why the Covenant need to get boots on the ground. Here, they got the Forerunner artifact, and now the Forerunner artifact has been taken. So now Reach has nothing of value anymore. No reason to be fighting over it. Just glass it and exterminate the population. That's what it strikes me is going to be happening now. They need to leave.
I'm a little, because they also said they had the last shuttle going out, so I'm not entirely sure how Master Chef and his remaining dudes are gonna live through this.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh God, help me.
Oh
no,
God.
I know.
No, it's KWAN,
yes.
isn't it?
Yes, it's fucking KWAN.
No, it's fucking KWAN's gonna show up.
Just remember, KWAN and the black dude's wife escaped on a ship last episode.
The KWAN subplot, the Achilles, like the show has so many problems already. You that storyline just needs to fucking end.
The KWAN subplot is gonna arrive, and KWAN's gonna be like, "Hi, I picked up this chick, and she can like feel the black energies coming from this direction or something." I don't even know what kind of excuse they'll come up with to head to Reach, but that's the only way I see them getting off Reach, unless they simply just pull a shuttle out of their ass, I guess, which is entirely possible. They just go like, "Oh hey, it's a shuttle right over there. How convenient."
I mean, there are other starports, but like, the Covenant are gonna be blowing them up, so it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be some sort of contrivance when it happens.
I mean, they also actually mentioned straight up that the fleet had already left, like the fleet had already abandoned them, preserving the strategic assets, etc. So it's not even like they're gonna have any cover when they try to escape.
Yeah, this is again weird, because the fleet did stay and fight for quite a bit to help evacuate. So the fact that, because Oni didn't, yes, the whole Oni betrayal thing did happen, basically, because they sold Reach out to basically drip feed it to the Covenant to deceive them to attack that world instead of finding Earth, so that they thought they got the human capital world.
The big difference is, in that case, it was an active ruse. It was a plot. Whereas here, it doesn't seem like it, because we had the scene in the previous episode where the Oni guy was speaking to Cortana. It's like, is there any way I can prevent this? Cortana says no, and that's probably about the invasion of Reach. And so then he leaves. So this wasn't intended in this one. They just abandoned them.
So Oni is just fled and took Fleet Comm and all their ships basically with them.
Yep. And the power armor.
And the power armor. Too. They took the power armor because of all
the incredibly churlish thing to do. It's like, hey, what about this power armor stuff? Bring it.
It's only sized and only really fits these guys. I really don't like them.
I really don't like them. Screw those Spartans in particular. Take their armor.
Take their armor. Make them fight naked. Oh my god. Yeah, there's so many, like... I mean, the one thing the show has that's interesting going for it is there's so many fascinating plot holes. Like, it's like, how are they gonna fix that? Like, Keyes is dead now. So, like, is the Pillar of Autumn, does it even exist in this show? Is that ship not even real?
I also want to point out, before we started, I was talking about, because every time I see this show title pop up, my brain goes to that Beyonce noise, like Halo. And I'm like, are we going to see the Halo? Nope. And no, we aren't, because this is when they actually did go to the Halo. But now Keyes is dead. Pillar of Autumn probably doesn't even exist in this fucking universe. And the woman has Cortana, okay?
Yeah.
The Halos, we will never see the Halos. We will never encounter the Flood. None of this will ever happen.
Like, in the TV show universe, like, the TV show, what I've started to adopt now is the TV show is, it's a different setting. It's like somebody messed with the storyline of Halo and was like, what if I add my own spice of life? And then they take the salt and then they pour it all in. All of it. It's just weird. It's a very weird show.
It's a very, very good show, Carl. Yes, this is exactly what you always wanted from a Halo show.
I don't know about that.
Yep. So, better episode. I didn't mind this. It was good old-fashioned stupid action for the most part. Clearly held back by the budgetary restraints of the show. And again, I gotta mention the simple fact that at the end of the day, who are the biggest villains here? Is it the Covenant? No. Is it the woman? No. It's fucking Oni. Oni are the villains here. They abandoned Reach, they fled it, they took the suits out of sheer, pure, fucking unadulterated spite.
It's just real bastards, aren't they?
It's real massive bastards. Because again, we don't even know anything about the Covenant at this point. Like, we've seen nothing of their command structure this season. In the first season, we saw a fair bit of it. Now, nothing. So they're presumably just doing, like, warfare stuff, I guess.
Yep. We haven't seen the Prophets. The only thing we've seen is that one elite that is the lapdog of the Covenant girl. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'm genuinely... The only thing that has me interested in the next episode is, like, how the hell are they going to make the story go forward now?
Well, it depends. How many more characters are they going to cut to keep the show's budget going, I guess?
Kill them all.